Hi brewers, Gary from VOC Home Brewery back here again, doing a brew for International Homebrew Day. Just kind of weighed the grains out. It's the afternoon before, just drinking my last coffee of the day before I have a couple of home brews. Tomorrow we are brewing Cindy Juice-ish, a clone of a recipe that was on Brewer's Friend, Preston, the YouTube gentleman who does a lot of homebrew content. Check him out; it's excellent. I'll put a link in the description. Doing his Cindy Juice recipe. I thought I had absolutely everything in, and when I come to check, there was a few bits and pieces missing. I had to put in Dextrin malt for Carapils, and I thought I had a kilo of Pilsner malt, and I haven't, so I put Extra Pale Maris Otter in. Hopefully that'll be alright. Everything else we got, so yeah, we're just going to be doing a brew on this bad boy here. I like to keep things pretty simple. I've got three valves on this. I could get away with two and just have the pipe literally going into that, but it is what it is. Nice simple setup, no water in here, just give it a good sanitising and a wipe out. So that's ready. All the other bits and pieces are in place. I'll put the water in about 8 o'clock and put some additions and that in there. So we'll hopefully have a good brew day tomorrow and get a nice beer out of it. So like probably hundreds of thousands of home brewers around the world will be. We don't need much of an excuse to brew an extra batch of beer, do we? To be honest, so I don't. I know I don't. So there we are. I'll stop waffling, and when it rolls over, we'll be on the mash in the morning. Morning brewers, we're back again. I've just mashed in. Nice big bowl of porridge there. You can, if you make out, you can just about see. You can see it's kind of, yeah, it's in the settings. I'd have it for whirlpool, more or less. So whether you can make that out, it's spinning. I think it's spinning around pretty quick, and the pump's only on kind of 60%. Is it? What is it? For 52, just over half. So it's just on the mash rest at the moment. Paused it and keeping the heat at, the recipe's at 65. Keeping the heat about right. So put it in this mode. Tip I picked up off other brewers. You keep it like this so it evens the temperature of the water out, kind of spins it round, so it's not just sat in, you know, not just sat in there. So yeah, I've got about another 15 minutes of the mash rest left, and then I'll put it into mash mode. So there we are. I'll get back to you shortly. Cheers. Hey brewers, back again. Just thought I'd do a very quick segment, just showing the colour of the wort now to later. Literally just started the mash in earnest a minute and a half ago. Doing something slightly different today, something I picked up off the Brewtools forums, in that I have this lever more in the 25 past the hour position instead of the 20 past, and you have the pump on a higher level, and I usually have it on about 30%, and that lever about the 20 past position. Now got it 70% in the 25 past, and the reason for doing that is, as you think you can just make it out, it's actually kind of almost whirlpooling as well, a little bit slower, but it seems to be going through the grain bed nicely as well. And the levels are pretty good, which is what it's all about really. It's about apparently maintaining temperature a bit better. That's what I've kind of picked up, I think, maybe. So we'll see how it goes. Everything's going okay at the minute on my second coffee. It's only about 6:30 in the morning. Couldn't sleep, it's like a kid at Christmas. So there we are, rather sad person. So yeah, I'll do another segment very shortly. Back again, just coming into the last 15 minutes of the mash. Just thought I'd do a close-up of the wort. Remember, it was quite cloudy when we started off, obviously. yeah, so that's how it's looking now. It's looking pretty clear, gotta say. That's fantastic. Yeah, the levels in the malt pipe have been very good this this session. It's hard to see. It's probably about 1.5 inch difference in 2 inches max. It stayed at the same level right the way through the mash. I've known that because that little grain there, it got just below it when the pump was on 100% at 25 past the hour, and I dropped it to 70%, and it's dropped a little bit and it's sat there at that level. And it's also been, you can see it there, kind of whirlpooling around. The heat stayed very constant. Talk about that a sec. Should be 65, as you can see, and it stayed at 66. I could do with getting a probe and measuring it and seeing what's right and what's wrong. So yeah, I need to speak to Brewtools about that. It's only a degree, but can make a difference. So anyway, stop waffling. I'll take another vid soon. Back again. Just lifted it out, and start sparging. Listen to that waterfall. No stick sparge here. Yeah, just got to take a quick one. Right, let's start sparging. Cheers. The brewers back again. We're on the boil. Just about 5 minutes in. Boiling hard. I think it's on 75%. So I'm going to carefully lift this up. Try not to scald myself. And show you that's the boil at 75%. I'm quite happy with that. It's not going too daft. If you have it on 100%, it's like foaming and it goes absolutely bananas. So I'm quite happy leaving it at that. I'll check it again in about another 5 minutes. Steam's exhausting, thankfully, outside. So yeah, there we are. I will get back to you shortly. It's just me back again. We're on the hop stand dash whirlpool. Cooled it down. I think it was 81 when I turned it on 2-3 minutes ago. So here we are. There was a lot of hot matter all around the inside. Usually indicates quite a fierce boil, which what you want in it. So I'll take a few seconds to scrape that off with the beastie there handle. So yeah, we just everything's gone pretty smooth. It all seems to go pretty smooth, to be honest. No minor niggles that I can report on. The what do you call it? Hang on a sec, hang on. The pre-boil gravity, always never remember what it's called. A few points down on that, 5 I think. The reason being, I should have had just over 31 litres in the kettle, ended up just 32. Just a fraction under 32 I think, so litre too much in there, so I'll have a slightly not as strong as recipe beer, but hey, not the end of the world, is it? It'll be 5.5 instead of 5.8. It'll still get you where you need to be after 6 pints, so there we are. Right, I'll stop waffling, do another vid on the either putting in the fermenter or when I'm cleaning up. Hey brewers, back again. Just show you the speed of the whirlpool. Try a few different angles, see if we can get it so it shows how the volume of liquid in here is whizzing around nicely. There we are. That's the whirlpool. Back again, brewers. Just me being an absolute tool. I only had the power on at the whirlpool power at 75%. I've just upped it to, I was going to turn it down from 100 to 75 and then realised it was only on 75, so I've just turned it up a touch more. Apologies for the shit camera work, but you know, we're just trying to do our best with an iPhone. So there we are. Look at that whizzing round. Well happy with that. Alright brewers, cheers. Hey brewers, back again for the wrap up. That's the internals, just literally got it into the fermenter, well over 24, near the 25 to be honest. Pitched the yeast about 5 minutes ago, give it a nice wort shower, so I'm going to seal it up very shortly. You can see a nice bit of variation there, and I'll give this a swill out and get on with my day. It's only just after 10 in the morning, 10:15 I think it is, so yeah, early start, early finish, so I'll get on with my chores and thanks for watching if you stuck around till the bitter end, and enjoy International Homebrew Day, and take care. Cheers. On the clean up, and look at that for a bit of whirlpool down the pan, literally flying down. AC/DC in the background, can't beat it. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for if you watched it to the end, thanks very much. Stay safe, and I'm going to be brewing again next week. Cheers, bye.